What's up, ladies and gents? I'm your host, Strainer1, and welcome to the walkthrough that you all chose for me to do next. Wow, so it has been 8 years, just about, since we have done Splinter Cell Conviction. The walkthrough that I did 8 years ago wasn't really a walkthrough, more of a playthrough. I wasn't really trying to get perfect scores or, whatnot. But this is where we are going to be doing that. So, in this game, there are no non-lethal takedowns, meaning that everything is killing here. It's either getting by enemies or killing. There are going to be some sections where you have to take every enemy out, and there will be a few sections where you actually don't have to take anybody out. If there is a section that requires me not to have to take someone out, then I will do it. If I can figure a way to get around them, to not actually have to kill them, I will do it. We will use mark and execute a few occasions, but I don't want to rely on it because that's too easy of a mechanic to get through the story with. So any way that I can challenge myself in this walkthrough, I will do so. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. There's also going to be a co-op walkthrough that me and a friend of mine are going to be doing. I will be doing that on the 360. This is on the PC, as the co-op really doesn't work on PC. So with that being said, I'm playing this in 1440 with all settings set up to their max capacity. And I'll show you guys that. Controller really doesn't work in this game. You can use an Xbox 360 controller, but there's a lot of crappiness that you have to go through. So I'm going to be using keyboard and mouse. And everything is set up to pretty much the highest that it can be. So with that being said, you guys voted for this. Thank you guys so much. It is such an honor to go back to one of the games that started this channel and to give you guys the best quality on it that I can, because obviously back in the day I couldn't give this type of quality to you. So with that being said, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment what your favorite Splinter Cell game is, and also leave a comment and let me know what your hopes for the next Splinter Cell will be. Do you hope that they're going to release some information on that this year? And what are you most anticipating for the series? What direction would you like to see it go to? Thank you to the patrons out there that make it possible for me to have a system that allows me to run these games on the highest possible settings. With that being said, we're going to be doing this on Realistic. Thank you guys so much, and of course, it's go time.
Just do what you have to do.
I always do, Sam. I always do.
The thing you have to understand is this. The Sam Fisher you knew is dead. America killed him, asked him to make one sacrifice too many, cross one line too far. A drunk driver killed him, some anonymous asshole who ran down his daughter and vanished. She was the one thing in his life that humanized him. And his agency killed him. It set him up, turned him loose, and told him to pull the trigger on his best friend in a dirty New York City basement. Irving Lambert died by Sam's hand that day. And so did Sam. So he left. Left Third Echelon, left the life he knew, left America and Mom and apple pie, left it all behind. He hopped off the grid and went walkabout, looking for a reason to go on living. Eventually, he found it. He caught a whisper in the wind that maybe his daughter's death hadn't been an accident. He heard a name. And he found somewhere to go looking. A city called Valletta. It's in Malta.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Phone call for you. Please accept this. Compliments of your call.
Sam,
Who is this? How'd you find me?
give me a little credit, Sam. Don't tell me you don't recognize my voice even after all this time.
Grim, what do you want?
To save your life. We can go from there. A team of armed men just entered the marketplace looking for you. They're closing in on your position. Unless you do exactly what I say, this will be a very short conversation.
I'm not doing a damn thing until you tell me how you found me.
We're third echelon. We've got an eye on everyone. Look up. You'll see it.
I see it.
Then I can take it back up to safe altitude, and you can get moving.
You still haven't told me how you found me.
Move. You've got multiple hostiles inbound on your position, and from where you're at, you're a sitting duck. Now get to that group of stalls in the market. There's a lot of cover for you there.
It's like the old days, huh, Grim?
Just like the old days, Sam. Are you carrying?
Yeah, but I'd rather not risk a firefight when there's civilians around.
That's very noble of you. But right now, what matters to me is getting you out of there in one piece. So get to that group of booths right now, or I can't help you, Sam.
Everybody leave! Get the fuck out of here! Don't shoot me! I said get the fuck out!
Good. Now let's get you a little closer to those targets in the light over there. Go cover to cover until you reach the luggage stand. Make it there, and I might be able to help you out.
I don't like being out here with no freaking bad
I'm
guys.
there.
Hang
What
on.
the guys on,
We're
huh?
tapping into the city's power
think of
grid.
that?
That'll let me overload the transformers near you
Yeah.
and blow out those lights.
Get some goddamn backup down here now, all right?
Hey there, kiddo. What's wrong?
I don't like the dark. It's scary. Turn on the light for me, please.
Come on, sweetie. There's nothing to be afraid of in the dark. Sometimes darkness is a good thing. Like when you want to go to sleep.
I could go to sleep with the light on.
When it's light, you can't see into a place that's dark. But when it's dark, you can see what's around you much better.
Really?
Really. So if there's monsters or bad people around, you can see them. And if you're in the dark, they can't see you.
I can't see you either. Can you please turn the light back on?
Okay. Then how about this? There's one really cool thing I didn't show you yet.
There is? Show me.
Okay, here it is. When you're in the dark and your eyes get used to it, you can see all sorts of things around you really well. And then you can do stuff with them.
Like what?
Now take a look at your mobile. You can see it really well, right? If there were monsters standing underneath it, because I can see it, maybe I could make it fall on them and they'd go
And
away.
it would fall on their heads and they wouldn't be bad anymore?
That's my girl.
Daddy, what was that?
Daddy needs you to stay in bed now, okay? He's gonna shut the door and he'll be back real soon, all right?
Okay, Daddy, I love you.
Stay in bed.
There you go, Sam. Nice and dark, just the way you like it.
We're waiting for you. Shoot!
Very easy to take out these first guys, but again, you do have to take them out.
Is that all you got? I'm waiting for you, man.
Sorry about that.
Come out and show yourself, fuckface!
What do you got, man? You got anything good? This place is shit. Yeah, you picked it, asshole. You said we'd get a couple of thou's.
I heard there was metals and shit we could fence in here. The lady that lives here is hot. Maybe we could wait for her to come home.
Take it out and trade.
Now you're talking.
So this is the ability to mark and execute, which we are going to use a little bit, but not too much. Also remember that if you see a detection meter above their head, that doesn't mean you're detected. If you let it be there for, say, more than a second or two, then that's when you're detected. You'll always know if you actually get detected because everyone around you will start aiming at you. So you're not really detected until that point.
Dad, what did you do to them, Dad?
Sarah, baby, don't look.
What are you doing, Daddy?
What are you doing? Sam, talk to me. Sam? Sam, are you there? Come on, don't check out on me.
Grim.
Oh, there you are. They brought in some reinforcements, and the man calling the shots is with them. Get a hold of him. I'll ID him, and you can figure out what questions to ask.
These guys you have to take out.
Oh man, why would I keep working for this guy?
I've got an ID on the leader, Sam. His name is Dimitri Gramkos, a local street-level boss. He hires himself and his gang out on a regular basis.
Who's he working for now?
Why don't you ask him?
I think I will.
You see anything?
You should be able to get around all of these guys. It is actually quite difficult to do, and it's going to take you quite a few times because everything has to line up perfectly. But get around this guy, move over here. We're going to take out this light.
All blocked off. He's got to come through here. What, man?
Move along to the right side. You need to go past a certain point so that the guy in yellow will move forward.
Look at me, you asshole!
Once he does,
That's where he's gotta be!
Think you're a badass? You and me? Man, we're just getting started.
Cover me, you asshole!
this is it. I'm going
after him. Lead the target, you assholes!
shoot this light. Now you should have a clear path to get
I'm out
there.
of here.
And you were able to get by all the enemies. Hopefully that helped you, and it will take you a few times to get it. It's actually quite difficult to do.
Looking for me, asshole? No more playing around. Who sent you?
Fuck you! I didn't see nothing, man. I swear. Okay, enough. You want to know who sent me? It's Coben. Andre Coben. Runs drugs, guns, anything people want, he gets it for them.
Not good enough. Why does Coben want me dead?
If I talk, he'll kill me. Damn. He drove the car that hit your daughter. Used to brag about it, you know? Heard you were coming, so he hired me to kill you before you killed him.
You should refund his money. Where do I find him?
In the city, the old museum on King George Street. It's his place now. Guards out front and on the sides. Don't tell him I told you.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him a damn thing.